I'm downstairs in my house waiting for my wife who's upstairs getting ready for a party. We're off to a party tonight. And I have a few minutes before she comes down, so I just wanted to share something funny with you guys. Whenever I go to a party and people find out I'm a mortgage loan officer, the conversation changes immediately. Nobody asks me about football. Nobody asks me about what Netflix shows I'm watching or what restaurants I recommend. They don't even ask me about my kid. They ask me the same 3 questions every single time without fail. So if you've been wondering about buying a home, I'm pretty sure that you're thinking the exact same thing. So let me tell you what they ask. Question number 1, is now actually a good time to buy? This is by far the number 1 question that I get. But here's what people really mean. They're not asking for a technical market breakdown. They're asking, Derek, am I about to make the biggest financial mistake of my life? Should I wait for a crash? What if I buy now and rates go down? Is the market going to collapse next year? Look, timing the housing market perfectly is almost impossible. Not almost, it is impossible. It's insane to even try. The better question isn't, is it a good time to buy? It's, is it a good time for you to buy? Are you stable in your income? Are you planning to stay in the property 3 to 5 years or more? Do you have enough saved up for down payment and closing costs? Is your rent going up? In most cases, the market doesn't crash the way people imagine. It cools, it shifts, it adjusts. There's ups and downs and peaks and valleys. The long-term real estate tends to trend upward. Question number 2, what are rates right now, Derek? They ask it like I'm a human CNBC ticker. So Derek, what are rates today? Well, here's what most people don't realize. Rates move daily, multiple times a day. Something happens halfway across the world and the rates are going to change. And the rate you see in the news, that's not necessarily the rate you're going to qualify for, because your credit score matters, your down payment matters, your property type matters, even the loan type matters. And here's the kicker. Waiting for rates to drop 0.5 percentage point might cost you thousands of home prices rise while you wait, and you'll be missing out on thousands of dollars in equity. Remember, you can refinance the rate, you can't refinance the purchase price. Question number 3, how much house could someone like me afford? This is by far my favorite question, because this one always turns into a mini pre-approval session, usually in the corner of the kitchen or my favorite place, by the bar. People will say, I make about this much, my rent is this, I've got some savings. Oh, and here comes the myth. Do I really need 20% down, Derek? No, 20% down is not required. 3% to 5% conventional options exist. FHA is 3.5%. 1% and 0 down payment assistance programs exist. They're called DPAs. 20% is usually required for investors. So if you're going to buy something, you already have a primary, you're going to buy another little apartment or something, you're going to have to come up with 20% down. Sometimes 25, 30. I can get some for 15, but usually just figure about 20% down. What determines how much house you can afford isn't just the income. Other individual factors like debt to income ratio, DTI, assets, credit score, and overall structure. So instead of answering these questions at parties in 30-second sound bites, I decided to put everything into one simple guide. If you've asked yourself any of those 3 questions, I made something for you. It's free. It walks you through everything clearly, no hype, no fear, just strategy. Write the word reality in the comments below and I'll send you a copy of the reality check guide. And if you see me at a party, now you can always come up to me because you already know the answers. You can ask me, we can talk about anything else except mortgages. And you can also ask me about my kid. She's amazing, by the way. And if you have the same issue at parties because you're in your industry, just write them down in the comments section. We would love to happy to read them and kind of maybe get a chuckle as well. Anyway, thanks for watching. And remember my motto, Derek gets it done.